Abhishek Banerjee, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much
Abhishek,
for
your
having me
film,
here.
Abhishek, your film Rashmi Rocket, in which you played the role of a lawyer, is premiering on Z Cinema on 27th November. That's Saturday at 8 p.m. Do you think TV still holds that special place in our country, irrespective of many mediums we have to consume content?
Oh, yes, sir. I mean, I think TV has the biggest hold in terms of the reach. जितना रीच टीवी का है वो अभी तक थिएटर और क्या बोलते हैं ओटीटी का नहीं है। अगर आप देखेंगे बहुत सारी फिल्में ऐसी होती हैं जो थिएटर्स में रिलीज होती है, लेकिन उसकी एक्चुअल चर्चा तब होती है जब वो वर्ल्ड प्रीमियर हो रहा होता है टेलीविजन के थ्रू। And Z Cinema, and I'm not saying this for any promotion thing and all that, but Z Cinema genuinely मैं वो चैनल मानता हूँ जो मैं बचपन से देखता हुआ आया हूँ। और मुझे लगता है हर घर में आप कभी भी चले जाइए शाम को 7-8 बजे, जो लोग चाय पी रहे होते हैं तो जी सिनेमा पे कोई ना कोई पिक्चर लगा के देख रहे होते हैं। तो मैं तो इसी बात से खुश हूँ कि मेरी पिक्चर, आई डोंट नो मेरी लास्ट पिक्चर कौन सी थी जो जी सिनेमा पे आई थी। आई थिंक स्त्री थी। पर उसके बाद ये रश्मि रॉकेट आ रही है और प्रीमियर हो रही है। तो या दिस सैटरडे इज गोइंग टू बी वेरी वेरी स्पेशल फॉर मी एंड माय लव्ड वंस। और टीवी टीवी सर बहुत सालों से है, इतनी आसानी से जो है उसकी रीच कम नहीं होने वाली है।
Although the film Rashmi Rocket brings to the fore the story of a female athlete who challenged the system and its
या
rules, what,
या
according to you, was the biggest learning when you were working on Rashmi Rocket?
My biggest learning was that we really have a law which asks a woman whether she is a woman or not in sports. That was quite surprising that, we don't have such laws for men. We really don't go and ask the men athletes or men sportsmen whether they are, or they don't need to prove themselves as men. Then why do we have this kind of a, very age old concept where they're actually testing the woman for their testosterone levels and all of that? And the next thing which I think what really moved me, what really made me understand is that in a country like India, which is a developing nation, we really don't have a lot of services for the sports fraternity. So when somebody is actually putting their own hard work, their own willpower, their own passion to get our country something good, like to get the medals, at least support them.
Abhishek, you're really a scene stealer in both Sri and Bala, and especially
Oh,
with your one-liners. You're again teaming up, or you've teamed up again with Amar Kashik in Bhediya. I know you're not allowed to speak much, but what are you playing in Bhediya? And talk to us about your equation with Amar.
he's my elder brother. He's just like that. I mean, I don't have siblings, but he is my elder brother, and he's been there like that since many years. Not only after Stree, before Stree, we had known each other for a long time. He was the associate director of No One Killed Jessica. I was the associate casting director of No One Killed Jessica. So in a way, he had seen me giving cues in an audition. He was the first one to call me for a small role in Rajan DK's Go Goa Go, where I play a chemist who is selling condoms to Kunal Khemu. So he's been always like this sweet guy who has been sweet to me. Of course, now we are much closer. We are closer. We are stronger, and we also keep telling each other what to do, what not to do. And we have also promised each other that we'll always guide each other if by chance one of us is, getting in the arrogant space or not taking the right decisions.
And what are you playing in Bhediya?
Can't hear you. Hello. सर केस कर देंगे मुझ पे, बहुत बड़े बड़े लोग हैं लोग।
Okay, now, but how was shooting in Arunachal? It was really going back to roots for Amar.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I think that's what with Bala, he went back to his one of his roots, Kanpur. With Bhediya, he has gone to Arunachal. So, I mean, I really hope that there are more secrets about him which we don't know. But yeah, I mean, Arunachal is amazing. It's amazing, sir. It's like I've not seen a place like that. I've not seen people so lovely and so close to nature, and the relationship, the human and the nature, which I've seen in Arunachal. I think we really are missing that in the cities, and that was the main reason. Probably a pandemic was hitting the entire nation, and still Arunachal was one of the few places which was still way safer than rest of the country. The air you breathe, जो हमें दिल्ली में नहीं मिल रही है लोगों को, जो लोग खांस रहे हैं, the minute I think you will go to one day or 2 day to Arunachal Pradesh, probably all your system will be cleared. And it's just the vibe of that place. Jungle. It's 83% forest cover. and it's beautiful. I don't know why we have this obsession with international tourism. If we just focus on India, I think there's a lot to see.
The other director with whom you are reteaming is Raj Chandelia, with whom you
Hmm.
last worked in Dream Girl.
Yeah,
Although The Great Weddings of Munnes is directed by Sunil Subramani, it's a story of a middle class man's a desperate attempt to marry the woman of his dream. And you're
yeah,
shooting that right now in Agra.
right now, right now.
What more can you tell us about that, please?
I think Raj Chandela, I think he's one of the funniest man I know. I mean, I'm telling funniest man because if you spend some time with him, you know that you will continuously laugh at his jokes, and he has this knack of creating jokes on the spot. And too many stories, too many incidents. I remember Dream Girl, he just gave me a narration of what the storyline is. I had not read the script, I said yes to it. मैंने बिना पढ़े मैंने हाँ बोला था. मैं अभी वेब शो कर रहा हूँ 10 एपिसोड का मैंने नहीं पढ़ा हुआ है. I'm like I didn't need to read it to commit to him. First I said कि fine, I'm doing it. Then he sent me the scripts, and then of course we keep working on it, improvise on set. But I just love this kind of comedy, which is not really आप ज्यादा ज्ञान नहीं दे रहे हो, आप बस मजे कर रहे हो, मस्ती कर रहे हो, और उसमें धीरे 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 छोटी छोटी मॉरल स्टोरीज होती हैं हर कहानी में. So I'm enjoying that. Amazing actors on set, amazing. I think director कमाल है हमारे. और राज सर की कहानी है, तो बस आई मीन आई जस्ट होप दैट आई कैन पुल इट ऑफ. मेरी
Yep.
पहली बार क्या बोलते हैं ऑन स्क्रीन शादी हो रही है या नहीं हो रही है. You know, so
I'm guessing you're playing a lead in the series, right?
yes, I am. Yeah.
Responsibility is bigger now.
Much bigger. I mean, it feels like that, but I'm not telling myself that. I'm just telling myself to go and enjoy. But हाँ मतलब पहले दिन मतलब I was more focused on other characters. I was like अच्छा ये इसमें क्या क्या हो सकता है, because you have that knack, and then suddenly you're also trying to understand कि okay, how not to be the hero of the show, and how to be just a character, who is the protagonist of the show. I think that is what is more important, and that's what I'm focusing on. I don't want to be just the hero. I just want to play Munnes, और मुन्नेस की कहानी होनी चाहिए, वो किसी हीरो की कहानी नहीं होनी चाहिए.
And this sounds very interesting. Also, Abhishek, you are also a casting director. What is that one thing you see each time when you or your team see hundred of those auditions in actors?
So we just see whether the actor can act with regards to that particular character. वो जो character है क्या वो अच्छे से perform कर सकता है, and can the actor add his or her own version to the character. That's what makes the character unique. जो लिखा हुआ है वो तो डायलॉग कोई भी पढ़ के आके बोलेगा. सारे एक्टर्स ने अपनी अपनी मेहनत की होती है, लेकिन बहुत कुछ लोग होते हैं जो समझदार होते हैं, जो अपना एक एलिमेंट लेकर आते हैं उस कैरेक्टर में. So we're just looking for surprises. Sometimes I see people, designing their own costume and coming. जब हमने बोला नहीं उनको कॉस्ट्यूम आने के लिए, लेकिन वो कॉस्ट्यूम में आते हैं, या आके बोलते हैं कि सर ये आपने अपनी तरह से ले लो, हम अपना अपना हिसाब से करते हैं. तो ये जो जैसे कहते हैं कि जब आप एक्सपेरिमेंट, आई जस्ट लव एक्सपेरिमेंटेशन. आई थिंक आर्ट इज ऑल अबाउट दैट ऑल्सो. यू नीड टू कीप एक्सप्लोरिंग एंड इवॉल्विंग. तो वो जब कोई किसी का देख के सीख के आके वही चीज करता है, तो वो तो हमने बहुत बार देख लिया. वो तो मैं पता ही है कि हाँ एक पुलिस वाला आकर ऐसे कड़क तरीके से बोलेगा, लेकिन क्या एक पुलिस वाला सॉफ्ट तरीके से भी कड़क हो सकता है? ये जो सोच है वो एक कलाकार लाता है. तो वो वही चीज हम ऑडिशंस में देखते हैं, और कभी कभार बहुत मजा आता है. I mean, I really enjoy auditions. It teaches me a lot, and it also makes me give them a lot.
And finally, Abhishek, where do you see yourself going now? Is the focus more on acting, or the heart still lies in casting?
No, I mean, I think my brain still lies in casting. Let me put it that way. But my heart, why I'm saying brain is because I have some plans about casting. I want to change the way casting happens in India, and I want to make it more and more organized and professional. And probably for the future generation, it will be easier to get. It will not take 8 years to crack a role. Probably it will take 8 months to 1 year if you're really talented. So I want to make that happen. That's my brainchild. But Dil se to, of course, I'm an actor, and I'll always keep on acting. And I hope and pray that I get these opportunities, and I am able to fulfill the expectations of everybody around me.
Abhishek Banerjee, thank you so much and best of luck.
Thank you so much. Take care.